gotta be in the shot. All right, we have to be so far back. So it's my last video of the day, and my social battery is drained, so bear with me. So just want to do a little wrap up for the Coops for his first week. Excuse me. Our main focus this week was establishing a marker system. So a marker is a word, or it could be a cue, that marks a moment in time that we will like something that the dog does. And for him, that's going to announce the arrival of food. So every time he hears the marker, I will then present food. So that way the marker and then the behavior takes on the good feeling of food. So I'm using that to shape behaviors. Sorry, buddy. He has a couple of different markers. Each one has a different meaning as far as what we're expecting him to do while in behavior. That marker is going to bridge the gap between desired behavior and arrival of food, presentation of food, I guess would be better. So that way we're not accidentally rewarding the stuff that happens in between. So if I ask him to sit, he goes into a sit, and then I go reach to get treats out. I don't want to accidentally reward, if he were to get out of behavior, I don't want to reward that, whatever happens, if he gets up out of his behavior. Sorry. It's already started my Friday-isms. Hey. So we're starting a little bit to name behaviors. I'm not pushing that too much. I want to make sure that he really understands what I'm looking for before I create any disassociation while rewarding something that isn't actually what I'm looking for. So we have a couple different markers: yes, good, okay, and then no. Yes is the predominant one that I'm using right now. Yes means I like what you did, come take something from me. So if he hears the word yes, I want him to be done with the behavior, come take something from me. The way that I deliver the reward is going to be more than just shoving food into his face. I want to build up a little work ethic and make him come take the food. So I'll add in a little bit of movement to tap into that prey drive so that I can increase the value of whatever I have to offer. He doesn't seem to be super food motivated, so I have to make it a little playful to make it more exciting. I know that that's going to be something that is problematic when we leave the training room and get into places where there's competing motivators. The boy, and he's overstimulated by the environment around him. So I want to make that yes marker as powerful as I can by adding in a little bit of prey drive. So, and then we have good and okay. Those are going to be more fixated around duration. So if I ask him to sit, I'll say good when he does the thing that I like, and I can bring reinforcement to him. Good, I can keep that going as long as I want him to be in behavior. So I'm teaching him that if I give him a command, he is to remain in that command until I say okay, meaning he can be done with that command. So right now, good and okay, I'm pairing food with that so I can create that association. Eventually, good and okay, they won't have to be followed with a food reward, whereas yes will always be followed with food. You got some itchies? Normally I would say homework, but he's with me, so you don't have to worry about homework. The markers will be something that we kind of touch base with as well. We'll touch base with on his final lesson together. Potty training, right now I have it to where he's out on a pretty frequent schedule. So when he first got here, I had him in a kennel that had like grates so that if he had an accident, he wasn't sitting in it, and he was using the bathroom like literally every 20 minutes. Even when I took him outside, he was only like partially going to the bathroom. So I was a little bit wondering if maybe he had some sort of UTI. The next day we had him in a solid bottom kennel, and he really did, he had an accident overnight, but he didn't use the bathroom at all in the kennel, the solid bottom kennel. So we've been keeping him there, and he's not having nearly as many accidents. The schedule that I have him on is, obviously he goes out first thing in the morning, he comes in, he goes out again about an hour later, and then he's only going out for about 20 minutes and multiple times throughout the day. So instead, normally how it is here, 8 to 11:30, the dogs are outside in the morning, they come in and then they go back out 2 to about 4:30. So instead of letting him be outside that entire time, he's just going out in little spurts. Essentially what I'm looking to do is to show him the appropriate place to use the bathroom. I don't think he's a dirty dog. which is a dog that doesn't care about using the bathroom on themselves because he's not using, hey, out, yes, because he's not using the bathroom on that solid bottom crate, unless I think he just can't hold it anymore, which is the overnight stuff. Good boy. Why is so cute? So, again, I want him to know that it's a good thing. I want him to have enough opportunities to use the bathroom outside, so we can maybe eliminate the idea that he needs to use the bathroom inside at all. I'm not doing any type of punishment or anything like that. I don't really have an option to do that, even if I wanted to. I just want him to trust that he can use the bathroom outside to create that good habit. Off, good boy. We've been working on his out. Yes, good boy, which isn't perfect yet, which is fine. Out command, right now that's just me saying out, moving into space, and then letting him chase the food away. Sometimes I think he can't really see it because of his little curls. I'm just trying to establish that muscle memory of moving away when he hears the word out, so that way I can transfer it over to other things. So if he's getting into something he's not supposed to, he's stole a toy or he's counterfeiting, whatever, he's going to jump on somebody, we can use that word out. Yes, there it was. Good boy. To move him away from an object. So that'll be an all-inclusive term of leave a resource alone. Good boy. Cooper, come. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions so far. I'll reach out early next week so that we can schedule a time to get together to go over what he's learned so far. I know right now we're just doing on leash only. I will be out of town from the 9th until the 17th. If you wanted to continue on to do off leash, you're free to do so. You don't have to. We can discuss all that later.